It's time to talk about the illegal aliens and the sanctuary cities because there is some amazing news today.
I may get aroused during this story. There is a new Department of Homeland Security secretary. Her name is...
it's Kirstjen.
Kirstjen, and it's spelled
Kirstjen.
Kirstjen.
It's like Kirsten with a J, so it's Kirstjen.
Kirstjen Nielsen. Beautiful woman. Long blonde hair.
Again, Debbie, you hear this always with... If it's a woman in the story, he's always going to go, oh, she's very attractive.
And the long blonde hair.
Yeah,
Doesn't she have long blonde hair?
Yeah.
She does.
Isn't she very attractive?
She is.
Then what did I do wrong?
She's wearing kind of a frumpy outfit, though, Debbie. A frumpy outfit in this picture.
She's a bureaucrat, so she has to wear bureaucrat frump.
It looks like a Hillary Clinton line of clothing.
But she is a very tough woman, and she testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee. And they wasted time for a while as to whether Trump said...
I guess she was in that meeting as to whether or not Trump said bleep hole countries.
Yeah,
and you said it's now bleep...
Some of the senators are saying, well, it was bleep house.
How many people were in this meeting?
Apparently hundreds.
It was in the Oval Office,
there's
right? And it was discussing an immigration deal for the DACA people, the Dreamers.
She was she was there.
She was there, too.
And she said she didn't remember specifically what he said. And
she said he spoke frankly and with strong language.
And there's this senator from New Jersey, Cory Booker.
Stuff we're obsessed on now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, Cory Booker went... Do we have the audio of that? Cory Booker went after her.
Yeah, we do have... Listen, before we get into the really good part, listen to this as a warm-up. Cory Booker is this senator from New Jersey, and he wants to run for president. So he needs to have a public hissy fit whenever he encounters something.
And be as anti-Trump as possible?
Right. When he encounters something politically incorrect, then he has to have a hissy fit and demand justice.
Oath. She's under oath when she says that she did not hear Trump actually say bleep hole country.
Right, but that's a great dodge because you can't prove whether she heard it or not. It's impossible.
You wonder if he muttered it or maybe didn't say it.
No, he said something like that. But
has there been any besides Dick Durbin, though, that has insisted he said it? Dick Durbin
Lindsey Graham.
Well, Lindsey Graham says he's okay.
And Lindsey Graham is acting like he's Mr. Hero because he stood up to Trump. Look, I don't care how people, it was a private meeting, how people talk in private is really should have been kept behind closed doors. You know, all the presidents talk like this. We know from the Nixon tapes, Nixon talked like this too. So did Lyndon Johnson. So did John Kennedy. This is nonsense. This is ridiculous. People can say things privately in meetings and express their opinions. And if it doesn't line up with your little PC sensibility, go soak your head. Jesus. A bunch of little children. Anyway.
Go soak your head.
Cory Booker got his panties all knitted up in a wad. So listen to this.
Your silence and your amnesia is complicity. Right now in our nation, we have a problem. I don't know if 73% of your time is spent on white supremacist hate groups. I don't know if 73% of your time is spent concerned about the people in fear in communities in this country, Sikh Americans, Muslim Americans, Black Americans. The fact pattern is clear of the threats in this country. I hurt. When Dick Durbin called me, I had tears of rage when I heard about this experience in that meeting. And for you not to feel that hurt and that pain and to dismiss some of the questions of my colleagues,
he's talking
saying
to
I've already answered that line of questions when tens of millions of Americans are hurting right now because of what they're worried about what happened in the White House.
Do you know anybody that's worried?
Unacceptable to me.
Where are these tens of millions?
I don't know anybody. Some people are shaking their heads that Trump may have said bleep hole countries, but you're right. He's making a grandstand for president.
Jeez.
All right, but here's the important news that came out of this appearance by the Homeland Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen. And apparently the Hill is reporting that when she testified, not only did she not recall Trump saying bleep hole countries, but she also said they are talking about getting in touch with the proper prosecutors to talk about going after the leaders, criminal charges against sanctuary city leaders that refuse to cooperate with federal deportation efforts.
Yeah, they've already asked federal prosecutors, can you charge criminally politicians who've devised these sanctuary city and sanctuary state policies? Because that clearly breaks the law about giving safe haven to illegal aliens.
The Immigration and Customs Enforcement Director is Tom Homan, and he said this is going to put ICE agents at risk because they're going to have to go into local communities to arrest these illegal aliens, and that just makes it more difficult. Again, if sanctuary cities do not cooperate with immigration and customs enforcement, they have no choice but to go into local. You heard this from Sheriff Jim McDonnell of L.A. County. He said this is going to be a problem. They're going to have to, and they're going to find other illegal aliens who they weren't looking for. Sorry, but they could also be in danger physically. That's why they're angry about this.
Tom Homan said he wanted to see local officials charged as complicit in human smuggling if they shielded illegal immigrants through sanctuary policies. He told that to a newspaper in July. Then he repeated it in an interview with Fox News earlier this year. And now you have Kirstjen Nielsen confirming in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee that they have already asked federal prosecutors, can you lodge criminal charges against these sanctuary city political leaders?
Watch what the media obsesses over and then what's really happening. They're obsessing over the bleep hole stuff. Meanwhile, DHS may be planning to go after sanctuary city leaders.
Yes, that's right.
It's fantastic.
It doesn't matter if Trump uses those words in private. It doesn't matter. It's a complete waste of time to debate whether he said it or not, how he said it. What matters is the administration is seeking a legal opinion. Can we arrest Eric Garcetti?
Jerry Brown. Kevin DeLeon.
Yeah.
Why not?
The mustache.
Charlie Beck.
Charlie Black. Can they be arrested for human smuggling?
Meanwhile,
being an accomplice.
There's a story out that U.S. immigration officials are preparing for a major sweep in San Francisco and other Northern California cities. They might be looking to arrest more than 1,500 illegal aliens and trying to send a message against the sanctuary state. This is also news today.
It's going to center in the Bay Area, could happen within weeks, and they are going to show California that the sanctuary state nonsense is not going to be put up with.
Unbelievable if true.
The operation would go after people who've been identified as targets for deportation, including those who've been served with final orders, those with criminal histories. But if officers come across other illegal aliens in the course of their actions, they can make what they call collateral arrests. It's the first large-scale effort to target the region since Jerry Brown signed the sanctuary state law.
Remember, Holman went on Fox News a couple of weeks ago and he said we're going to step up enforcement in California. Here it comes. And some of this is also because of Kate Steinle's death.
Yeah.
At the hands of the illegal alien, Zarate, who got sanctuary city protections from San Francisco.
Listen to these quotes. He said the federal government would not allow California, quote, to be a sanctuary state for illegal aliens. They would have no choice but to conduct at-large arrests in local neighborhoods and at work sites, which will inevitably result in additional collateral arrests instead of focusing on arrests at jails and prisons. Now, again, this is the most important fact that is glossed over by this hyper-hysterical, biased, idiot media. They want to go after the prisoners who are in the jails and prisons. California officials won't let them. So now they're going to find these guys wherever they go once they're let out of jail.
That's it. That's what they have to do. Apparently, Dianne Feinstein grasped her pearls about the planned sweep. They should not be targeted in raids solely because they're Californians.
California better hold on tight, said Homan. If local politicians don't want to protect their communities, then ICE will. So they have looked at California as abdicating their responsibility to protect American citizens. They further put immigration patrol officers in danger, and they're simply not going to tolerate the situation. So it's going to be mass arrest time.
We can't wait.
She can wring her hands and clutch her pearls all she wants. This is the law.
All right, we got more coming up, including...
Oh, your chance to win $1,000. I had to think. I didn't know.